Living in a homeowners association means everyone agrees to follow certain community rules. But when those rules are repeatedly ignored and the issue isn't addressed, it can affect safety, convenience, and the quality of life for everyone in the neighborhood. Instead of confronting neighbors aggressively or making emotional complaints, it's much more effective to submit a clear, professional HOA complaint letter that explains the problem and requests appropriate action. An HOA complaint letter is a formal letter sent to a homeowners association to report an ongoing violation of community rules or policies. It explains the issue, describes how it affects the community, and respectfully asks the HOA to investigate and resolve the matter according to its governing rules. Here is how to write it. Sender information. At the top of the letter, we have the sender's full name, address, email address, and phone number. This section identifies who is submitting the complaint and provides the HOA with contact information if they need additional details or clarification. Always make sure your contact information is accurate and up to date. Date. Next, we have the date. Including the date is important because it creates an official record of when the complaint was submitted. It also helps establish a timeline if the issue continues or requires future follow-up. Recipient information. Next comes the recipient information. In this example, the letter is addressed to the Board of Directors of the Desert Hills Homeowners Association. Always send your complaint to the appropriate HOA office or board responsible for enforcing community rules. Addressing the correct recipient helps ensure your complaint reaches the people who can properly review the matter. Subject line. The subject line says, "Complaint regarding ongoing violation of community rules." A clear subject line immediately tells the board what the letter is about. Keep your subject specific and professional, so the purpose of the letter is easy to understand. Salutation. Next, we have the salutation. Dear members of the board. This is a respectful and professional greeting when writing to the HOA board, rather than one specific individual. Never skip the salutation because it helps establish a courteous and professional tone from the beginning. Introduction and purpose of the complaint. Now let's move into the first body paragraph. This paragraph immediately explains why you are writing. You state that you are submitting a formal complaint and briefly mention that there is an ongoing issue requiring the HOA's attention. This opening is important because it allows the board to quickly understand the purpose of your letter. You don't need to explain every detail yet. Simply introduce the issue in a calm and respectful manner. The paragraph says, "I am writing to formally submit a complaint regarding an ongoing issue within our community that I believe requires the attention of the Homeowners Association." This is a strong introduction because it is direct, professional, and respectful. Description of the problem. Now let's look at the next paragraph. This section explains exactly what is happening. In this example, the writer describes repeated parking violations, explains how often they occur, and discusses how they affect the neighborhood. This is one of the most important parts of the letter because the HOA needs clear facts before it can determine whether any community rules have been violated. Be specific about the issue without making personal attacks or emotional accusations. Focus on observable facts rather than assumptions. The paragraph reads, "For the past several weeks, a property located on my street has repeatedly violated the community's parking regulations by leaving multiple vehicles parked along the street for extended periods. These vehicles frequently obstruct visibility for drivers, limit available parking for residents and visitors, and create unnecessary congestion within the neighborhood." This paragraph works well because it explains the issue clearly while describing its impact on the community, showing reasonableness and fairness. Next comes the paragraph that demonstrates fairness. Here, the writer acknowledges that occasional parking issues can happen and recognizes the rights of other residents. However, the paragraph also explains that this situation has become a repeated problem rather than an isolated incident. This is important because it shows that you are being reasonable instead of overreacting. HOA boards are often more receptive to complaints that present a balanced and objective viewpoint. The paragraph says, I fully understand that occasional parking challenges may arise, and I respect the rights of all residents to use the community's shared spaces responsibly. However, the repeated nature of this issue suggests that the established HOA rules are not being consistently followed, and the situation has continued despite being observed on numerous occasions. This paragraph strengthens the complaint because it shows fairness while still emphasizing the seriousness of the issue. Request for HOA action. Now let's move into the request paragraph. This section clearly explains what you would like the HOA to do. Rather than demanding punishment, you respectfully ask the association to review the matter and take any action that is appropriate under the community's governing rules. This approach is much more effective because it allows the HOA to follow its established procedures instead of telling them exactly what decision they should make. The paragraph reads, My intention in submitting this complaint is not to create conflict with any neighbor, but to help preserve the safety, appearance, and quality of life within our community. I respectfully request that the Homeowners Association review this matter, determine whether the community rules have been violated, and take any appropriate action in accordance with the association's governing policies. This paragraph is strong because it focuses on resolving the issue rather than creating conflict. Offer to cooperate. Now let's look at the next paragraph. Here, the writer offers to provide additional information if needed and requests that the complaint be handled discreetly. This is important because it shows cooperation while also helping maintain positive relationships within the neighborhood. Many HOA complaints involve neighbors who continue living near each other, so professionalism and discretion are extremely valuable. The paragraph says, If additional information or documentation is needed, I would be happy to provide further details to assist with your review. I also appreciate that this complaint be handled with discretion to maintain a respectful relationship among community members. This paragraph works well because it shows willingness to cooperate while encouraging a respectful process. Closing paragraph. Finally, we have the closing paragraph. This section thanks the board for reviewing the complaint, expresses appreciation for their efforts, and states that you look forward to a fair resolution. Ending on a respectful note helps leave a positive impression and demonstrates that your goal is simply to resolve the issue appropriately. The paragraph reads, Thank you for your time and consideration. I appreciate the efforts of the board in maintaining our neighborhood and look forward to a fair and appropriate resolution of this matter. Closing and signature. The letter ends professionally with, Sincerely, Nathan Brooks. Always finish your HOA complaint letter with a professional closing followed by your name or signature. This confirms the complaint is being submitted formally, and that's how you write a professional HOA complaint letter step by step. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe to Writing Tutorials for more practical writing guides and sample documents. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.